Stay Out of the Attic is getting butchered, the good, the bad, and the horrible. Stay Out of the Attic started streaming on Shudder as its original movie on March 11, 2021. A directorial debut of Jaron Lauder, the film had made its world premiere at the Atlanta Horror Film Festival on October 15, 2020. The story follows a three-person moving company comprising all ex-convicts. As portrayed by Ryan Francis, the leader, Schillinger, formed the group with Carlos and Amani, played by Bryce Fernelius and Morgan Alexandria, respectively, hoping to turn over a new leaf. But their future is doomed once they agree to move things from a Victorian house, belonging to Vern Miller, portrayed by the Outpost actor Michael Flynn. A group of ex-cons turned movers are convinced by their creepy client to pull an all-nighter. As the night progresses, they uncover the horrors that exist inside his old Victorian mansion. Will they survive the night? In a suspicious turn of events, Miller asks them to pack everything up in a single evening, offers them pretty handsome bonuses, and, as the title demanded, forbids them from entering the attic. He also warns them not to touch the basement. However, since the plotline needs to continue, the three ex-convicts do just the opposite. Their employer turns out to be a Hitler's former scientist still creating monsters from his experimental surgeries. And when Miller finds out that the three prison alumni broke his one rule, he has no choice but to make them his next victims. While the movie tried its best to create horror for its audience with World War II touch, it couldn't impress many with its obvious plotline, character development, and, sadly, even acting. The 1.5 hour-long movie had one element that satisfied many of its disappointed critics and fans: gore. The bloodshed and gross-out moments in the film are pretty excessive, with multiple eye-gouging and wound-inflicting scenes. Even in the film's trailer released by Shudder, the villain, Miller, can be seen injecting a huge metallic syringe in someone's eye. The malpractice experiments give a closer look at cringe-worthy gore, which can be credited as one of the good aspects of the typical horror movie. But other than the blood and violence, the movie has nothing significant to offer. The plotline fully follows a typical horror story with unsurprising twists, turns and predictable moments. Leslie Felperin wrote the film's review for Guardian in March 2021 and pointed how the movie lacked finesse or subtlety despite having 4 scriptwriters. He also mentioned the movie's poor effect quality. He remarked it was shot under gloomy lights and did not recommend watching it on a laptop. The CGI-less lackluster ghoulish experimental pet of sorts also received criticisms for its poor makeup and disguise. A film critic, Sean Price, wrote in the Spool magazine how the only good special effect of a deformed conjoined twin failed after the taped mannequin on its back became obvious. Proper character development was a highly expected element of the movie, given that all characters had a diverse background and a story that could make them affable. But critics are positive that the film couldn't provide justice to all the roles. Natalia Kogan, a film critic, described the script as disjointed